which is what I'll do is I'll circle my leg. There's one space here that is not like closing, that is not thinning over here, which is between his arm and his rib. So I'm not gonna try to open my leg because he's controlling this side. I'm not gonna try to step back because his fingers are covering my heel. Watch, stay tight, watch. And then I'll be off balance. But, can you open the guard and sweep me? Sweep me. But there's no space, he's not controlling, there's like a good space here in between his arm and his rib. So my foot goes up and out, and then I can base right away. All right. So that's like a really effective move to defend the ankle sweep. When our opponent is sweeping, I just circle, I step back, I find my base, and then I'm ready to attack him. I can go to triangle pass. I have like tons of ways, but more important for me now is you guys understand the mindset and the proper technique that I have to do. So let's turn this side. So when I come up, all right, I'm waiting for the moment that he will open the leg. I'm not here already. I stay low, all right, I stay in a good situation. Sometimes I start to push, but I know that as soon as he opens the leg, he'll try to sweep me. That's when I start to sweep me. I open, I lift my foot and I step back. All right, chin up right here, ready to pass his guard, okay? So one more time. So I come up, he starts to sweep here. All right, here, and then I'm ready to attack him. Once again, let's go to the side a little bit faster. And here, all right? So it's a simple move. That's okay. It's a really simple move where I just need to lift my foot up and out, and then I'll find my base and I'll be ready to attack. And the mindset are really important. Once your opponent grabs the ankle, don't be afraid. Just focus on the technique, which is very simple, and you guys gonna be fine. I want to show you more details about the ankle sweep, how I like to defend, what I do in situations where my opponent he puts my back on the floor. So check it out over here. So guys, just a quick overview about what we did before. All right. So when he's here in the situation and he's looking to attack me, I will lift my foot up and then put my foot out to find my base and maintain on top. So when he goes, all right, I'm gonna put my foot upwards and then I'll step out, end up over here, and then I'm ready to end up on his side and pass his guard. But let's go back here, please. Can you go back a little bit more? But what's gonna happen now? Let's put us in a situation where he put my back on the floor. So I lost the timing, and he's about to come up. If I try to push his chest, he'll either get them out or even attack my arm over here. So that's something that I can never do. All right. What I have to understand is I lost the battle. All right. I was a little bit late, and he took advantage. So what I have to do now, let's go back a little bit more, is to think about the next step. When he puts my back on the floor, all right, he's looking to come up. So instead of I go here, I will immediately pinch my knees and raise my hip like this. All right, can you come up, Ashish, please? Come up, come up. That's impossible. Okay, so that's the first move. I shouldn't even try to do something different and then go here. Once my back's on the floor, I have to immediately raise my hip, pinch my knees, and grab his ankles. Okay, one more time. So in real speed, would be something like this. And then I grab the ankle, okay? So I'll grab both of his ankles over here, all right? He cannot come up, but I'm still stuck over here. Even though I'm controlling, I'm defending. As I said before, there's a space in between his arm and his rib. I will use that space. So I will lift my foot here, all right, to step back. So now my leg is free. I will do the same thing on the other side. So both of my legs are free. My next move is to scoop backwards. like this. I still control his ankle. He cannot come up. And then I'll throw one of my legs back in order for me to come up here. And then I'm ready. I'm ready to attack him. Okay? Once again. So check this out, guys. Let's go to the side. So let's go a little bit more. Yeah, perfect. So he sweeps me. I raise my head. I grab the ankle. So try to come up, Shish, please. It's impossible. I lift my foot. I clear my other foot. I scoop backwards. And then as I sit up, I'll bring one of my legs like back at the same time that I raise my hip. And I'm ready here to pass his guard. Okay? Once again, his ankle now, Shish. Almost, yeah. So watch this, guys. Stand a little bit. Perfect. So watch this, guys. I clear one leg, other leg. I scoop backwards, and then I come up. Ready to pass his guard. All right. So regardless what technique you guys going to use to pass, but it is important. Just a second. It's important. When I'm scooping backwards, I'm already thinking about these moves. It's really similar than a triangle, but I'll bring my heel really close to my butt in order to do this move, and then I'm ready to apply the technique that I think is like more effective to pass this guard. Okay, once again. A little bit better. Yeah, perfect. So there we go, guys. Hope you guys like it, this detail. So remember to raise your hip as soon as you fall, and you guys gonna be fine. Guys, I want to show you a few details of how we can deal with the handle of the collar. All right, so I'm gonna give you some examples and things that I like to do. Okay. Let's turn into the side. So guys, when I'm on the close guard, I'm looking to do my posture over here. Like it can be here or it can be here, like grabbing the armpit, doesn't matter. But one thing that can happen even before is my opponent start to grab my collar, like over here. All right, not too high. All right. What I have to do is to break this grip immediately, because once he grabs, he can start to climb his hand up and up and up. And when I see, he has like a full control over me over here. So as soon as he's grabbing the collar, regardless like actually where, I needed to break this grip in order for me to go back to my posture and come up. Okay. When there's a detail over here that I want to address, I want to talk about it, which is how I like to break the grip. I don't like to grab, put both of my hands on the sleeve, because I feel that's going to slippery too much. And if my opponent has like a strong grip, I'm not going to be able to break like easy. Same thing if I put both of my hands on the wrist. All right, I feel that if he's a little bit slippery over here, my hand's going to slide and I'm not going to, break his grip like easy as well. So what I like to do is to always grab one hand on the sleeve and one hand on the wrist. One hand on the sleeve and one hand on the wrist, like this. I like to put my hand really close to his wrist, and in this way, by using this approach, I find like a friction where my hand's not going to slip like too easy, and I'm able to break his grip with no much problem. All right. So let me turn like over here to you see. So as soon as he's grabbing, I'm looking to one hand on the sleeve, the other hand on the wrist. I can do pistol grip or normal grip, but that's the approach that I like to do. One hand on the sleeve, one hand on the hand. So like this. So that's the first thing that I do to deal with the hand on the collar. The second thing that I like to do, it's when like he grabs a little bit higher. All right. So now, how am I gonna break his posture over here, his grip over here? It's really hard because I don't have angle. If I do this, he can easily cross my arm. He can push, and now he can take my back. So when he realized that he put the hand like a little bit high, a little bit higher, and he's like strong, let's start a little bit, just a little bit. What I'll do over here, guys, is this. I will block his elbow, all right? I know that I don't have like much time, but as soon as I'm blocking the elbow, I will circle my head in this gap in between his arm and his belly. Here. Now this arm goes inside, and then by extending my arm and leaning backwards, watch this, guys. I'm able to break the grip again, and now I can secure my hand and start to come up. So when he goes really deep, and I feel that it's hard for me to break the grip, I immediately block the elbow and I circle my head. So now I throw my hand here inside, right on top of his shoulder, and then extend my arm, and I'm able to break the grip and start to set up my grip. Okay. The last one is when I'm working my posture, and instead of this arm, because if you throw this arm here, all right, I can circle, or I can sometimes like break the grip like this just by using my other hand. But now he's going to use the other arm. So let's suppose that I'm here working my posture, and he's throwing this arm here. Guys, what's the problem now? Here, when his arm is above my front arm, I'm vulnerable. My posture is not the same. It's not as strong as was before. So here, if I have my arm underneath, he's gonna break my posture. He's able to bend my arm. So what I will do in this case is throw my arm over. If he does the same thing, if he throws this arm over, throw the arm over my arm, like this, yeah, and grab. I have it to do the same thing again, and again, and again. So my arm have to remain on top of his arm. That's one thing. The other thing is how I'm gonna finally deal with this. So first, I'm strong now. My left hand will come right on top of my other hand. And then I'll do the same thing that I did before. I will extend my arms and lean backwards. I'm able to break the grip once again. So if you throw this arm over, I need to reset my grip here. This hand goes right on top of my other hand, and then I extend both of my arms and I lean backwards. And now I'm ready to, open his guard in this way, or in this way over here. So you guys can choose the way that you guys prefer. But there are a few details, all right, there are a few ways that I like to deal against the hand on the collar. So one more time over here. The first one is just break the grip, all right? So he grabs, I have